Hey VC, I'm finally back with another video. Just to address something right off the bat, I'm in a completely different setting, as you can see. I'm in Jess's room, as I've now surrendered my room, university room, to get some money back, so that explains that. I just want to apologise for the lack of videos lately. I've been buying a shit ton of records, of course, but they're all at home, so I'm planning on doing 2 Vinyl Finds videos when I get back, as if I did one straight video it'd be about an hour long, honestly. I've got that much to show, it's absurd. As you can see by the title, this video is going to be an unboxing but not unboxing of these lovely Morrissey singles. Yeah, just a bit of backstory. I was listening to Morrissey on YouTube about a week or two ago, as I don't really do it that much anymore, as I've been exploring different types of music. But yeah, I was listening to his songs and really enjoying it, as of course I would. And I've just got looking on eBay and YouTube at just his singles in general, as Morrissey's an artist that I want to become complete on eventually. But as unlikely as that may be, but yeah. And I came across these singles box sets. There are 2, which I will be unboxing but not, because they're already unboxed, as I'll explain. So yeah, I ordered them and they took the piss to come, because the seller was a bit of a moron, but you know, got here eventually. I had my last exam for uni, well, a few days ago now, and afterwards we went to the pub and got furiously drunk, as you do. And while I were out, I got an email saying that the packages had arrived, so when I came back, I weren't planning on opening them, so we're going to do it on camera. But as I was furiously drunk, I thought, I'm going to open these, so I did, so that explains that. But I don't think there's anything to miss by me having already opened them, as you already know, well, it's clear what's already inside them, it's all these singles. So, unless you really like people opening cellophane, which, in that case, then you're missing out. But yeah, enough of awkwardness. I'm gonna start off by showing the box. Well, the first one anyway. Nice exposure. And yeah, you get all these singles from 88 to 91. I believe this box set came out in 2009, although don't quote me on that. But yeah, it's got all this stuff, all this good stuff. And these box sets were quite cheap, which is the main incentive for why I got them, really, as I thought, as I said, I am wanting to get complete in them, so I thought if I buy them all, whoa, really overexposed here. So I thought if I buy them all individually, it's going to end up costing hundreds of pounds, and these came to, well, I may as well say, for both of them it came to about £75, which I thought were really quite good. So without further ado, I'll start. His first single, and probably his best, debatably, Suede. Yeah, I'm not going to go into too much detail about the singles themselves, as they do speak for themselves, really. But yeah, Suede. I'm only going to show the first label of both boxes, as they are all the same. Get it right. It's just on his master's voice, and he's very nice. So, Suede. Second single, Every Day's Like Sunday, which is probably one of my favourite Morrissey singles, full stop. I just think it's a lovely song, albeit depressing, but that's Morrissey, innit? Or is it? A song that I was never keen on, but has grown on me quite a lot lately, The Last of the Famous International Playboys. The YouTube video for it is a bit odd, how it's just got a guy dancing in his bedroom along to it. It's just, you know, and it's backed with Lucky Lisp, which is a song I'm not too familiar with, if I'm honest. Well, a B-side. Single 4. Interesting Drug, which is, it's okay, you know, yeah. I don't actually know what B-side is on this, because it doesn't say. I guess I'll get it out. Oh, it is on a different coloured HMV label. Such a Little Thing makes such a big difference, which is probably one of my favourite Morrissey B-sides ever, really, as I just think it's a lovely tune. Well, as well as the lyrics, so yeah, nice. I'm losing track of where they all go now. Number 5, Ouija Board, which is, again, is up there as one of my favourites. You'll see when I get to the second box that I do prefer Morrissey's earlier solo work than his later solo work, as I'm familiar with most of his first box, 88 to 91, but then when it gets to 91 to 95, my knowledge tails off quite severely. But yeah, Ouija Board, which is lovely, and it gets a lot of stick for being not such a very good song quite a lot of the time. But I think it's absolutely lovely, and I think the YouTube video is quite nice for it as well. Yeah, and it's backed with Yes, I Am Blind. Again, a B-side I'm not too familiar with. Call myself a real fan. I like to think I am, but, you know. Number 6, November Spawned a Monster, which is weird lyrically. It's quite disturbing in terms of the lyrics. I hope the exposure's okay, not a bit awkward or anything, but you know. Yeah, and the YouTube video is just him like in the desert, just wailing his arms and beating Morrissey, you know, and just being a bit weird. It doesn't say which B-side's on this either. Call myself a fan. Richard McCook. I'm sorry that my knowledge isn't as great as I thought. And it's backed with, he knows I'd love to see him. There we go. And yes, on the topic of Richard McCook, I've been mistakenly calling him Richard McCrook, for which he raised, I think it was in my last video or the video before, which I was quite embarrassed about. And James Griffiths replied saying he noticed the mistake as well, so that's awkward. Piccadilly Polare, which again, absolutely fantastic. I never know how to describe songs, which is something I'm wanting to work on and improve. But in this video I'm just going to show the singles themselves and just sort of be like, this is good, sort of thing. This one doesn't say what B-side's on it either, which is annoying. So I'm just going to get it out. Piccadilly Polare backed with Get Off the Stage, which again, I don't know. Call myself a fan. Disgraceful. I hope I'm putting all these back in the right place, I'm not sure if I am. Our Frank, which is a song I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm sure it's great. And it's backed with Journalists Who Lie, which is just a typical Morrissey sounding song title, innit? Oh, I love the man. Am I showing where I owned it? Yeah. I'm trying to put them back in order that I'm getting them out and I just keep forgetting where they go. Sing Your Life, which again I'm not familiar with, but the B-side of this, That's Entertainment, is one of my favourite covers of all time of any song. The original by Paul Weller obviously is one of my favourite jam songs. And I think Morrissey's version, you know, it does it justice. It's a really nice version. Yeah, very good. And I believe this is the last. Pregnant for the Last Time, which again is another Morrissey sounding song title. He loves to be weird, doesn't he? Well, and it's backed with Skin Storm, which again, never heard of. So, I'm hoping these box sets sort of reignite my passion for Morrissey. I mean, and that's the box set by the way. He's been in the news lately for being controversial and a bit of a dick and whatever else, but you can't take it away from him that he makes good music. And at the end of the day, I hate that term, but at the end of the day, I appreciate someone's musical output for the music and not, you know, what they're known for or who they are, which, you know, I don't know if that makes sense. The second box set, Morrissey 91-95, much less familiar with this box set, with the singles in this box set, but there are a couple that I do know. There's a little scan of them. But yeah, as I'm wanting to get complete, I thought, why not? And I've only got a couple of Morrissey singles at the minute, those being his two most recent releases, which were Wedding Bell Blues and Lover to Be, and I don't think I've got anything else. I've got a few Smith singles, but that's it. Yeah, first single is My Love Life. I know the title, don't know the song, and it's the B-side with I've Changed My Plea to Guilty, which again is a title I know, but the song I don't know by tune. And I will show this one, even though it is just on HMV again. I won't show them all unless the name of the B-side isn't shown. But yeah, they seem really good quality as well, in terms of the singles. I haven't played them yet. I'm hoping to get home tonight to give them a spin. Well, a few of them anyway. So, we hate it when our friends become successful. This song always reminds me of my senior lecturer at uni for some reason. As he mentioned last year, he likes to go off at a tangent, my lecturer. And he mentioned this song one time when we were on about political theory for some reason. And he asked the class if anyone knew of Morrissey. And I would just hand up straight away, and he was like, alright. And there were about 50 other people in the room and no one else put their hand up. But I weren't familiar with the song. I was just happy that someone else in the world knew of Morrissey, which of course they do. But yeah, I really like this album cover as well. Not quite sure why. But yeah, and this one doesn't say what B-side on it is on it, so I shall explore. It is backed with Sway Dead Live, which I didn't know. And sounds rather interesting, so look forward to that. The third single. One of the best Morrissey songs, You're the One for Me, Fatty. You know, it's just funny, innit, really? It's just fantastic, and it's it's backed with a B-side that's called Passionate Love, which I've never heard of. So, it's got a very nice Vesper on the back. Gotta love a good Vesper. Yeah, one of the funniest Morrissey singles, and it's just a testament to his wit and charm, and just, he's not an artist that should be taken seriously, I don't think. I mean, people always think, oh, Morrissey is just depressing, but if you go back to the Smiths and listen to Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now, I don't think he's been depressing, he's been witty and not sarcastic, but almost just sort of taking the piss. But I think people sort of link up the lyrics with his singing voice and just think, oh, he's just a depressing old fart, but you know, he's not. I think he's really quite a charming man. In the hotbox over there. Certain People I Know, again, another song I don't know. And I've just noticed this one's got a bit of damage at the back, which is upsetting, but, you know. And it's backed with Jack the Ripper, which is a B-side I know the name of, again, but in terms of the song itself, couldn't tell you. I'm forgetting where I am now in this bloody box here. Right, the next song is one I do know. The More You Ignore Me, The Closer I Get, which is, again, a lovely song. A relaxed cover as well. He does like to be a bit weird. And it's backed with Used to Be a Sweet Boy, again. I don't know. For me, in terms of Morrissey's output, in terms of his life, it's the Smiths for me, and then it's his early solo career, and then I sort of don't know anything at all, other than a couple of things, until 2004 with You Are the Quarry, and then from then on I'm sort of familiar with the rest of his work. So, yeah, not that I've got anything against his mid to late 90s stuff, I just never really gave it any chance, really, if I'm honest. Hold On To Your Friends, again, another song title I'm aware of, but I couldn't recall the tune from memory. But with a lot of these songs I probably would know if I heard them, I'm just not that familiar with them. And it's backed with a song called Moon River, which sounds lovely. So yeah, Hold On To Your Friends. What if I had any? Right, third to last, Morrissey and Susie. I never knew that these two did a collaboration. I call myself a fan as well. You know, to be honest, I don't know much by Susie and the Banshees. I know that they've done quite a few covers themselves of, I think they did a couple of Beatles covers and something else I can't remember. But I've tried getting into Susie and the Banshees, but I'm struggling. But I'm sure if I give them much more of a go, then I should be able to. And this song is Interlude, if I didn't mention that, which I don't think I did. Apologies for the really shit bloody quality of this video. But and the B-side's an extended version, which will be nice, I hope. It's a good song. Morrissey and Susie. Yeah, can I just raise an issue here? Why the fuck has she spelt her name like that? You try and Google Susie and the Banshees and you're almost guaranteed to spell it wrong. You're just like, what's wrong with traditional spelling? Just trying to be bloody cool or something? I don't know. Susie Zoo. Second to last, Morrissey, Boxers. Don't know. B-side, Have a Go Merchant. And this cover reminds me of, it's in the same sort of, it's sort of the same sort of covers as what he's doing now, with the singles from his Low in High School album. And since just sort of having weird, olden day famous people just doing random things on covers, I don't know. Sort of going back to Smith's theme as well, really. Yeah. And last but not least, well, it might be least because I don't know its song. Sonny, backed with Black Eyed Susan. Again, I don't know. I'm not a Morrissey fan, am I? I am, but I just can't really call myself one after this video, can I? Ridiculous. Anyway, back to his traditional self in posing for singles. But yeah, very good. I've always liked Morrissey's, well, and the Smiths album covers. They're just sort of intriguing and, well, weird but intriguing. Yeah, that's that when you're wrapping up a video, right at the end and then your video cuts out. It's awesome. So that means I'm going to have to do some editing. Yeah, I would just say now, I'm not really sure on video ideas at the moment. I am considering doing a video where I discuss whether Morrissey is as big of a bellend as everyone makes out. But that'll probably take a bit of research and preparation and effort, to be honest. So I am considering doing that, but don't hold your breath for it being any good. So yeah, Morrissey box sets, I'd say they're worth it, although I've not played them yet. So I shall let you know, and cheers for watching, and I'll see you next time.